This sports report is brought to you by Shell.
In sports, the stage is set for Sunday when an estimated crowd of over 10,000 watch top-class kickboxing between local heroes Stanley Nandex and England's Brian Lawrence. The challenger arrived very determined to put up a good show and win, whilst Nandex's advantages lies on the home crowd support. Over 60 national fighters will begin the championship tomorrow.
For coming.
At a conference this afternoon, the visiting fighter was obviously moved by the warm welcome, but he knew his coming here meant more than just a tourist. Confidence was not his best companion, but he is very determined to put up a good fight and possibly add the world title to his name.
Every fight to me is confidence isn't too hot a subject for me, but yeah, I'll give it my best shot. Obviously, I've come over here to win. It's a long way to travel. Put up a good fight. Hopefully I'll take the trophy home with me.
We're here to win the world title. I'll Stanley if we can.
Brian, standing 6 foot tall and weighing 81 kilograms, has a clean record. He has fought a total of 8 fights and won all. PNG and amateur WKA World champion Stanley Nandex respected his opponent, but he is equally determined to retain the title. And performing in front of the home crowd is a big plus. Nandex, on the other hand, has attended 16 fights, won 8 and lost 6.
But I'm willing to put up a good fight, and I'm confident.
The two champions, later posed with the title belt that's up for grabs, brought all the way from the WKA headquarters in England by the President Paul Ingram. The World Kickboxing boss also confirmed that Nandex is world amateur champion. At the stadium, members of the Port Moresby kickboxing team put up the ring for this weekend's event. Over 60 fighters aged between 11 and 30 from Port Moresby, Ley and the Highlands region will participate in the undercard fights on Saturday. The main draw card between the two champions is on Sunday.
Defense authorities confirm existence of a rebel faction. A night of horror for one Port Moresby family. Nandex does it again in kickboxing.
Good evening, I'm Titi Gabi with Sunday's News.
And I'm Ilan Kaprangi.
This sports report is brought to you by Shell.
Stanley Nandex has won the WKA Amateur World title in a technicality. The 5 by 2 minutes bout was stopped in the 3rd round after a foul kick by England's Brian Lawrence, so Nandex hit the canvas. There were dramas all around at the Sir John Guy Stadium, the Prime Minister failing to arrive on time and Andy MX receiving serious injuries outside the ring.
It was a day packed with drama as Nandex and his challenger, Britain's Brian Lawrence, entered the ring amid the crowd's approval. The Prime Minister kept the crowd guessing by arriving late for the main event, but the two kickboxers made sure they were kept on their toes with fierce punches and kicks. The first round was all about settling into the fight for the two kickboxers. Nandex looked to have the upper end in the first 2 rounds, and his combination of punches and fierce kick saw the visitor dazed for a while. But it was in the 3rd round that the title was awarded to Nandex when a kick by Lawrence went horribly wrong. The fight was stopped for 10 minutes as Nandex received attention. It was at this point that another drama occurred when Andy MX was beaten up by some spectators. He received facial injuries while Nandex was receiving attention. Nandex later described the fight as the most toughest and paid tribute to Lawrence for the challenge.
It is an honor and privilege for you to be here in Papua New Guinea. I know you're very busy, man. You've been in the air, all over the world, you're traveling. The latest trip which we have cancelled to go to China and decided to come to Papua New Guinea. I really appreciate that, Mr. President.
I'd just like to say the belt has gone to a worthy champion anyway. Couldn't have gone to a better person, Stanley Nandex.
Yamutukere Shell Sports.